Well, hello, this is Mike. I've had the pleasure of being associated with Miss Haya in recent months, and it has been the blessing of my life. Came into this simply lost, and she started at the beginning and just got me through it in a way I never imagined. Uh, I, I,
Mhm.
I just wish she was in my everyday life.
Thanks, Mike. We I got in touch with you because your sister had passed away, and so I called you because her estate, there was a property in it. So you just share a little bit about that, why did I reach out to you and what was going on that needed you to be involved?
Well, my understanding was that in tracing out some real estate that my sister owned, when she died, that came to me being the last living family member that she had. And you ran me down and explained that to me that I had this property and what was going to come of it. And of course, I was completely lost with all of this, but in no time, you got me on the right path.
There's an interesting thing when I call people a lot of times and say, "Hey, there's a family member and there's money to be had," it sounds like a scam. So what did you think when you first heard that?
Well, I have to admit, I did not feel that way because I just knew if it came around to that, I would hopefully be on top of it. It never felt that way. You came across in a professional manner, explaining anything I might have an issue with was just probably about everything. So what you said and did always led to where we wanted to go. So it was a process that I would have just been lost without your guidance.
So for people who might be skeptical of working with me and my company when they get a call like this, I mean, what do you have to say to them? Like how would they know, that it's not a scam? And then what would you say to them about making a decision to move forward?
Well, first, I want to say trust your instincts. Yeah. Listen to everything, to the situation and what's going on, what they're telling you needs to be done, and how to get it done. Any scams are going to show themselves sooner or later. I just can't imagine it being any other way. But luckily, I had become associated with someone who knew the system, knew how to go after certain things and try to get everything the way they needed to be. If it had been left up to me, we would still be so far back and just lost in this. I received a blessing and didn't realize it till I was halfway through it.
One, what has been the benefit to you? What are you expecting to come out with at the end? And what would you say to someone going through this?
Well, I personally would never use anyone else again, having learned what I've learned. You you're just living your life and suddenly someone comes to you and says, look, this now belongs to you and this is why. Do you have plans for it? Let's see what we can do with this. And then all the different angles that come up and things you need an answer to or know how to do or questions to answer, you must get a person as knowledgeable as Haya. It's just there's no other way to go. You mess up doing this and you back up sometimes for months. You really need to understand what you know and what you don't know and be smart enough to get with someone who can help you. I certainly did.
Well, thank you so much, Mike. This is really helpful. I appreciate you sharing with other people, and hopefully it helps them too.